Good morning, everyone. Welcome once again for the online classes. Children, today I am going to take history for the 10th class, and the chapter is Print Culture and the Modern World. Print Culture and the Modern World is very important chapter for the 10th class, and for as a student it's very important for you all to know the education what you are taking, the paper from where it came, what is the story behind it. So let us see in this chapter. This chapter is very interesting, and let us see the story of print culture. Today we are in the modern world. How, what is the story behind that? Let us see in this chapter. Children, this lesson I am going to take two topics. The first topic is the first printed book. The first printed book, from where it came, how the printed started. Let us see. Earlier, print technology was developed in China, Japan, and then Korea. The first print technology developed or started in China, then it came to Japan and Korea. This is hand printing. This figure you can see, the picture you can see, this is hand printing. Then second is what? Second point, from AD 594 onwards, books were printed. How it was printed? By rubbing papers. Also invented there against the inked surface of wood block. So against rubbing against that is ink surface on wooden block. So you can see the side picture. This is the wooden blocks, print hand printing. You can just see on the wooden block. Now China has had huge bureaucratic system. They conducted civil service examination. So China had huge bureaucratic system, and they conducted civil service examination. To recruit officers, textbooks were printed in vast number. So when they were conducting examination, so they need vast textbook to learn, vast textbook, and what happened, were printed in vast number for different purposes or to write examination. Now from 16th century, the number of examination candidate went up. So there was, due to this civil service, and the print started increasing. From 16th century, the number of examination candidate went up, and that increased the volume of print. So in 16th century, what happened? Number of examination candidate went up, and that increased the volume of print. Now let us see in the 17th century. By 17th century, urban culture bloomed in China and use of print diversified. So what happened in 17th century? It spread a lot. Now China use of print was very vast. Print was not only used by the scholars and officials. So what happened here? Print was not limited. Now slowly people wanted to read the books. They wanted that print should be more and more in number. So it was not limited only to the scholars, but now students, merchants also started using print in their daily life. So by seeing the increased volume of the print, now students, then merchants also started using print in their daily life. Now reading became a leisure activity. Reading became an activity. Rich women began to read. That was a fashion. That was a rich women. They began to read. Women began publishing poetries and play. So what happened now? The rich women, that was a activity by the rich women, that they began to read. That was one of the pleasure to read the books. That women began publishing, means they started publishing poetries and plays. That means acts and all. They were they means they started playing, and they started publishing, that they started to give for the printing. In the late 19th century, Western printing techniques and the mechanical presses were imported in China. So what happened? China started to were imported in China. Gradual shift from handwriting to mechanical printing. Now what happened here? From hand printing, it went to the press. It went to the press. That means they were printing. The print were taken easily by some of the workers. You can see here how by the machine the print started. By handwriting, it went to the machine. This is the picture. The picture how the 4 workers, they are helping, and they used to take the print. You can just see the so long process it is, but now we can see that print in our modern world. We can see print. We can just have one machine and we can take the print out. So this is the first picture. By the machine they are taking the print out. Now let us see print in Japan. Now China is over. Now Buddhist missionaries from China. Now who brought this? Who introduced this print in Japan? The Buddhist missionaries from China introduced hand printing technology in Japan around 768 to 770. Who brought this to Japan? Buddhist missionary. They were also from where? From China. The Buddhist missionaries were from China, and they only introduced in Japan, that is around 768 to 770. And the Japanese book, oldest Japanese book, was printed in AD 868. That is AD 868. That was known as Diamond Sutra. That print was known as Diamond Sutra. Here you can just see, this is called the book was printed, that was known as Diamond Sutra. You can just see. In medieval Japan, poets and writers used to regularly published books were cheap and abundant. So what happened in Japan, in the medieval Japan? What happened? The poets and the writers, they were also so much interested, and they poet and the writers used to regularly publishing book. So they started publishing book, and the books were very cheap, that all can read and all can have that book. So Japanese books, stores and libraries were. So what was the result when the print started to develop, or it spread very nicely, it has spread. So what happened? Japanese bookstores. In Japan, the bookstores and the libraries were packed with hand printed material. So what happened? In Japan, Japanese bookstores and libraries were packed with the hand printed material of various types of books on different topics, that you can see that is the woman on woman. The book was written, or the book was the material, printed material were found, musical instruments, then calculation, tea ceremony, flower arrangement, cooking, and famous places. So this all were the collection where they got that they got in the books stores and libraries. What all things? The books were on the types of books on women, musical instruments, calculation, then tea ceremony, flower arrangement, cooking, and famous places. Now print came to Europe. Now from Japan came to Europe. For centuries, silk and spices from China flowed into Europe through Silk Road. So we all know, we have seen in 9th class also, we have seen in the small classes also, that Silk Route was for the business purpose. So here, for other countries also, print came to Europe. How? Let us see. For centuries, silk and spices from China. From China, it went to Europe through Silk Road. Which route? Silk Road. And in 11th century, Chinese paper reached Europe. So, in 11th century, Chinese paper, the paper from China, it reached to Europe via same route. Same route means Silk Road. Marc Polo went China to explore about print. In 1295, when Marc Polo returned Italy, then Italians started production of books. So Italians started the production of books with the help of wood block. We have seen in the first the wood block printing. So what happened? First it started from China, then it went to Japan. From Japan, Marc Polo, what he did? He returned Italy, and Italy started production of books with the help of wooden block. Still luxury editions were handwritten. So what happened? Still it was handwritten. It was not so published, but it was handwritten. It takes long time. Merchants and the students brought the cheaper printed books. So it was they were printing, but it was very cheap. Merchants and the students brought the cheaper printed book. As demand for the books increased, so slowly what happened? The book demand was increased. As the demand for the books increased, bookseller all over Europe started exporting books to different countries. So now what happened? From Europe started exporting books. Exporting means sending to other countries. Exporting books to different countries. Scribes or skilled writers were employed by the bookseller. So what happened? Scribes or skilled handwriter means manuscript. They were writing, means they are writing very nicely, they will be writing, and different stylish writing, handwriting were employed by the bookseller. But the production of handwriting, that was manuscript, handwritten, would not satisfy the ever increasing demand of the book. So what happened? The demand of the book was too much, but the production of handwritten manuscript could not satisfy. This cannot satisfy the demand for the books. The production of handwritten manuscript was expensive and time consuming. That means what happened? Production of handwritten, suppose manuscript, when we are writing the by the hand, it will take long time and it will be very expensive and time consuming, means time, it will take long time to write. So what happened? In 15th century, wood blocks were widely being used all over Europe to print textile, playing cards, religious pictures. So what happened? Do the wood blocks, by the wood block, you have seen in the olden days what happened, block printing was there. So uh, uh, print textile in the some cloths and all, you can just see the self print was there, and the playing cards, then religious pictures, some of the pictures, they were through the wood block, it was made through the wood block. There was clearly a need for the quicker and cheaper production of text. So what happened by this? It was clear that there was a need of a quicker and cheaper production of the text. Text means where we will be getting all together. Any, for example, the books that is on the woman, books on the flower arrangement, or like that, so many books, story books, then other types of books, for the cooking there will be books like that, quicker and cheaper production of the text. But what happened? In 1430, from Germany, Johann Gutenberg developed the first known printing press. So, Gutenberg developed the first printing press was known by Gutenberg. He developed the first known printing press. So, this is the person, the first known printing press. And let us see which book was printed first in the world. You can see by 1448, Gutenberg perfected the system. So what happened? By Gutenberg, he has perfected the system of printing. The first printed book was Bible. So what was that book? The first printed, Gutenberg printed the first book was Bible. Now let us see how much time it took. It took around 3 years to print and 180 copies of Bible. So how much time? It took around 3 years to print. First it was what? Manuscript written by hand. But when the printing press came, it took 3 years to print, and how many copies they printed? 180 copies. In the 100 years between 1450 and 1550, printing press were being set up in different countries of Europe. So which year? 1415 to 1550. Printing press were being set up in different countries of Europe. So it was not limited, it was spread all over different countries of Europe. The number of printing press increased, book production boomed. In 15th century and 15th century, 20 million copies of books. Then in 16th century, 200 millions of copies. Then this shifted from hand print to mechanical printing, led to print revolution. So this is the story of print culture in the modern world. And this is the story how the print started from China to Europe, and we will be seeing this all again. We will continue this chapter, the next this same chapter we will continue in the second video. So thank you.